Welcome to the stream. Glad you are with us this evening. Let's see. Ooh, about half an hour has passed, and since today is Star Wars Day, every half an hour or so, if I remember, we are going to have a Star Wars themed joke. A dad joke, in essence, coming your way. So, let's see. Already asked you about R2-D2s. Let's see. What kind of books do stormtroopers like to read in their off time? They like to read troubleshooting guides. That's the dad joke for this half an hour. Let's see. The first port buildings are rising in the settlement. Congratulations. With them, trade across the empire is flourishing. In Rome, the administrators are already praising your foresight. Your reputation increases by 3 points. Yay! We'll take anything we can get. Alright, now we can go back to our city. And let's see the port. Yeah, the port warehouse is there. As soon as the pier here is done, we should be able to also trade a bit. We are getting very, very close, though, to the expenses being equal to our income. Ew, that's not nice. That is not nice at all. Okay, so we're going to have to, before we expand even more, we are going to have to put up an insulum. Or an insula. Actually, this would be insulum. Insula, as it says here, would most likely be plural. As I mentioned, yeah, insula, you can think of island, insula, same word. Insula means, or insulum means island in Latin. So, if you look at ecology that deals with islands, we're looking at insular ecology. Exactly, insular, just with an R at the end there. That's what we are looking at there. Yeah, so this one that I want to place down, I cannot yet place down. I'd love to. But 564 bricks, that's just too much at the moment. We also do need to keep some bricks in reserve, because, if I'm not mistaken, how's our corruption looking? Oof, 24.7%. Okay, it's not too bad. Okay, it's 19.2%. Oh, that's actually quite bad. Yeah, that's actually quite bad. It's about South Africa's corruption. That's okay. Building maintenance, here's the one. Weekly building maintenance for all residential houses required to maintain residential buildings older than 8 years. If you are unable to maintain this, it means that, you know, your stuff is going to start falling apart. Your houses will just collapse, and that's bad. That's very, very bad. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So our pier has been built. How's this influenced our money? It's all right. We are 39 denarii more income than export, or than expenses. No import shipping building has been built yet. Oh, import building. Port. Trade, foreign trade. I think we need the trade market. I think we do need that. Okay, we did say we're going to build that over here. So you know what, we are going to do that. Let us plop that down right there. It does not say that it needs any money. Weekly maintenance, which is great. Scriptoria, yeah, we've got enough Scriptoria. That is perfect. Perfect. Alright, so we're just waiting for that building. And then we should be able to actually import a few things. Okay, and then I'm really wondering, we can place down, hopefully soon, eventually at least, we'll be able to place some insula down here to get the Cives, and I did check, it is most likely pronounced Cives. So we're going to get some Cives, and they're going to stay over here. Even this, we don't have enough. The 24 Cives, we don't have enough bricks either. This one we do, we can get our first 12. We can get our first 12. That's a potential. We could get that. Oh, you know what? We can actually place them down here. Yeah. No. Will almost made a blunder. This is conservation land. We're not allowed to build anything there. Oh, guys. I almost made a mistake. This is part of our ecological corridor. The organisms are meant to travel through here into this area and then out this side. We're not allowed to build there. Oh, almost made an oopsie there. Almost made an oopsie. But we can, most likely, place... We can place a small one, most likely, over here. This is not conservation land. So that we can do. We can do that, and we can do that. We can place 2 houses, 2 insula down there, and that will give us a total of, well, 16. A total of 16 Cives will be moving in soon. Goodness gracious me. Okay. Right. Yes, we've got this. There we go. So this is where we can trade resources for other resources. In 3 steps how it works. First, enter the quantity of resources you want to trade on the left. For example, 200 wood and 50 iron. Okay, so you insert here what you want to trade. Now we've got a lot of food that is being produced, so that's a potential for us. We can potentially trade with that. Then we submit. Okay, and there will be a processing fee. Okay, and then we will say what we want to get for it. So we can then trade food, for example, for marble or for bricks or whatever we want to get. Okay. Offer does not suit you, adjust the trade quantities and submit a new offer. Every time we submit, I think we pay like 10 denarii for that. Okay, so that's how this works. Let's see, what have we really got in excess of? We are basically heading into spring now, which means we will be producing quite a lot of food very soon. So maybe we can afford to sell 1,000 or 1,500 of our food. That could work. Okay, so let's put in 1,500 food. Submit it. We can get 1,000 bricks for that. Sure, the exchange rate for marble is expensive. And for iron we can at least get 130 iron. But I think I'll take that 1,000 bricks right there. Thank you very much. Okay, there we go. We've got that in our coffers over there. Perfect. Perfect. That means we should be able to build an insula over there. Fire duck 1.5. What's the 1.5 for fire duck? I'm very curious now there. This one, yeah, that's 48. This is 72. Yeah, this is the one we are going to build. We're going to build that over there. That's a big one right there. I do quickly want to check water. How's our water situation looking on the... Oh, there we go. We do have a well around here somewhere that is actually supplying a massive area. Oh, that's marvelous. That is marvelous. Oh, Cat is on keyboard. Yes, that sounds about right. Cat is on keyboard. Well, at least it counts for interaction there. Oh, that's funny. I love it. Cats on keyboards will never get old. Okay, let's get, I think... I want to get, I think, a longer one inserted over there. So that we can still have this conservation area. Animals can still move along here and then just cut along here and run through to this side. That's the idea. So we're going to place... Oh, no. What? Oh, we don't have enough wood. Can you believe that? We don't have enough wood. Okay. What we are going to do is... Maybe we trade something. How's our finances looking? Fine. Still more income than expenses. That is great. That is really great. Really thinking about what to do here. Stepped away to make lunch and came back to that. Oh my word. Oh, that's funny. That is so funny. Your cat is trying to write a Shakespearean sonnet, I think. That's what they're trying to do. So what's for lunch there, Fire Duck? We had some lovely spaghetti bolognese that Nick made. Really lovely. Oh, a bit of spice in there. One of the chilies that came from our garden. Oh, what was not to love there? That was just absolutely magnificent. Okay, let's see. We can probably trade 500 wood, food, I mean, for 510 wood. Let's do that, shall we? Then we've got enough wood to actually continue building. We want the insula. We wanted, I think, the 8x3 one, because this will give us another 48 insula. Okay, and now we're not allowed to build anything more to this side. This is now conservation land. The remainder of this is conservation area. I see some ramen noodles. Lovely. Yeah, we don't really... I think we may have ramen noodles in South Africa, but I've never had ramen, like true ramen noodles. We've got instant noodles that I've had, but I've never had like true ramen noodles. Maybe one day I will. Maybe one day. Let's see, how's the storage here? I don't think... No, we don't need anything here. No, Okay, there we go. Port building capacity 710. Okay, doesn't say anything else. No import shipping building. Okay, we need to actually build, I think. If we wanted to do this, we need that trade building for water. We need 100 Cives in order to actually do that. Now, we don't have any Cives moving in or here yet. Okay, they're not too shabby over there. They're looking quite alright in terms of moderate happiness. Okay. I technically should have built this one more to that side so we could have a taberna over there, but we'll address that momentarily. We are... no. To some extent, I want to remove that, the cropland over there, so I can just build a restaurant over there. But we're not going to. We are not going to. What do you need? You need a bit more religion. Now, we should be able to build the round temple soon enough. Okay, bricks and slaves, that's what we are shorting. Bricks should be soon, and slaves we can easily get here from the slave market. Interesting, if you were to look at the slaves here, and if they were freed, the freedmen, they would be the liberty. Amongst other things, they would be the liberty. So they would form part of the liberty. Liberty being the ones with liberty, the ones with freedom. And as far as I recall, even the liberty had... or the Liberty at least had some voting rights that they would have been able to, kind of vote. But interesting. Peregrini here, that we have got here. Peregrine means stranger or foreigner. So Peregrini were mostly, were actually, people from other countries. So people that came in from outside the Roman Empire. They would have formed part of the Peregrini here. I'm not sure, I don't think they actually had lots of voting rights. Weirdly enough. I'll have to double check that, but yeah, weird things happening there. Okay, now, we've got space here to do things. We could put up some entertainment. Because these guys, they need for entertainment, you see, they need the Thermae, they need the Lupanar, and they need the restaurant they actually have. Okay, and they need latrines. So toilets they need. What can we place over here? Okay, you know what? Insufficient marble storage? Really? We've got too much marble? Okay. In that case... okay, bricks is actually still the short supply there. We've got a lot of food again. Lots more food being produced. So let's trade a bit more food for some more bricks. Let's go for 800 food for 688 bricks. And then we can build a round temple. If we have how many slaves? 15. 15 we need to buy. We've got, yeah. We've got enough enclosures there. Okay, we don't have any for sale. We'll just have to wait for more to come in. Then we can build a nice round temple over here. Increase our temple district a bit. And that will allow us to then have religion at least going up. That'll be marvelous. Then we can have another theater. We can have a bit more of an arena. We'll probably build that in this area over here as well. And then maybe they will be happy enough to actually start moving in. Ooh, we've got 2 Cives. We have got 2 Cives. Where are you guys? You're not staying there. You're not staying there, but there are 2 Cives of the 136. Are you here? No, here? No. There they are. Okay, your satisfaction is 40%, 41%, and there are at least 2 Cives over here, and they're paying us 4.6 denarii per week. Oh, that's lovely. Okay. We just need to get the satisfaction up a little bit more. Should be alright once we have got the religion sorted. Now, can we get some more? No, there we go. There are 7 coming in. That means we will be able to buy 7 or 5 now. Let's see. I'm just drink some coffee. The cooler air is drying out my throat quite a bit. There we go. And nothing quite like a nice cup of coffee. I thought I said cheetahs. The Cives. The Cives, not the cheetahs. If I had cheetahs living in this area, it would be quite amazing. So cheetahs did occur a little bit more in Asia Minor as well. So mostly we've got the African cheetah, Acinonyx jubatus, something. But then we also have the Asiatic cheetah, which is nowadays, I think, only found in Iran, if I'm not mistaken. But they used to occur all the way from Africa into Asia Minor, and they would have occurred in the Roman Empire. But a lot of things disappeared from the Roman Empire lands. Okay, there we go. We've got enough slaves now, which means we should be able... There we go, finally, the Roman round temple right over here. I think let's build it right over here as people come in down this plaza area over here. Voila, there's the Roman temple at the end there. Perfect. As you can see from our water supply, our wells, all the houses are supplied by wells, which is great stuff. Okay, so religion should go up. Wonder how much does this Roman temple actually give? This round temple. It gives 36 religious attractiveness. That is perfect because, as far as I know, we need 35. Yeah, we need another 35 religion to get these guys very happy. So that will help for that. Then we also need some more entertainment. We need a bit more of an arena. Now technically the wooden arena over here would be perfect, but it's big. It is really big and we can't really build it anywhere. Well, we could technically build it over here. Oh, there we go. Higher expenses than income. Ooh, by quite a bit. What was that? That was the... Oh, that's the... No. Was that a temple? How much does that temple cost to maintain? Ooh, 79. 79. Oh, that's a lot of money. Okay, luckily, we do have... Okay, we've got... Oh, you know what? We can actually go stop that marble import. We've got enough marble now. Okay, where's the marble? The marble is over here. Let's terminate the agreement. No longer paying you guys 48 denarii a week. This, we're paying 20 to get 5 bricks, and they're always in short supply with the bricks there. Okay, it should go up soon enough. Okay, there we go. Expenses went down quite a bit. We're just barely more expenses than income. I think for now, let's cancel this one as well. Oh, actually, terminate. There we go. Let's terminate that one as well. And we are also importing... You know what, let's do that as well. We don't need as much iron now. Yeah, our iron warehouses are also filled. That's fine. At the moment, as things are... Ooh, you know what we can actually do? In the region, there are those smaller villages we can actually get. No, not this one. Not that one, not that one. Maybe... No, it wasn't this one. So those villages we could actually say we would like them to either pay taxes. I think it's this one. There we go. If we found this vicus, we will get 2 denarii per week from them. Instead of paying them every week for more food. We've got enough food. We've got enough food. Let's found the vicus, and then we'll hopefully get a bit more denarii coming in. I think that was the only one we could do that with in this region. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that is the only one. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We should be getting 2 more denarii soon enough. And as it stands now, our income is greater than our expenses. Let's see, Vidak also asked, didn't cheetahs originate in North America? And that's why pronghorns are so fast? Good point, but not a cheetah, not a true cheetah. So you did have in North America, there used to be the the American cheetah, but it wasn't in the Acinonyx genus. It was kind of built very similar to the cheetahs in Africa and Asia, but they were an entirely different genus within the cat family. So yes, they are called American cheetahs, but they're not true cheetahs. They're not like the cheetahs we have nowadays. But yes, they're the reason, most likely, why the pronghorns are so fast, because the pronghorns evolved to outrun these very fast predators that were running after them. And those American cheetahs eventually went extinct, not, I believe, due to human intervention, but just because of climate change over time, the end of the Pleistocene, the end of the glacial maximum, all those types of things, or may have been actually the glacial maximum occurring, or the big ice age happening. I think that's actually what drove them extinct, rather than it going the other way. But yeah, they went extinct eventually, but the pronghorns, they're still running. They're still running. Yes. Let's see here. I'm thinking of building an arena in this area. Now, I don't want to build too far into this area. Remember, this is conservation areas or conservation area all along here, and we don't want to build anything up to here. Okay, so maybe we can fit in an arena over there. We can actually have a bigger arena than our 2 small arenas. If we build it here, this looks alright. Weekly cost will be 50. 50 denarii per week. We currently have... Yeah, we've got almost 100 extra. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to build... Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to build the arena. We're going to go for wooden arena. That's going to go right over here. And then we're also going to just build just a normal city street. Actually, I think like over there. There we go. That should be fine. It'll be lovely to get this arena up and running as well. That's really going to contribute to these guys' happiness as well. There we go. Arena up. Satisfaction should be going up a little bit now. The theater is still... they're still unhappy because this theater is too small. We've got... No, it is actually perfect. So why are you unhappy? Why are you unhappy? This theater is only giving 15, is it? Can we make a bigger theater? We can have a small stone theater. Oh, yes. We don't have the bricks for that, but we will have the bricks eventually. Oh, that's a big one. We definitely can't place that in here. And unfortunately, we won't be able to place that anywhere. Because there's no way... Like, if I wanted to, I could, like, place it over here. But that's the entire conservation area over on this side gone. So I'm not going to do that. I refuse. I'm going to stick to my guns. I'm not going to expel the locals here. I'm not going to go into the conservation areas here. I'm going to have to work with the space that I have. So, yeah. What to do? What to do? That is now the ultimate question. How much food do you produce? You are currently producing... about 26 food a week. 26 food a week? You want to tell me that our production is mostly done by these backyard farms? It does look like it. Now what we could do is we could get another guy over here, another engineer. And we can get him to go learn smallholder. Because that's going to increase our backyard gardens by 15%. Okay, and you can either go to Tarako for 15 weeks or Syracuse for 16 weeks. Syracuse is a much better option. Much better teacher. Yeah. Alright, we're going to go send him off to Syracuse, so off the coast of Italy over there. So, Syracuse, I think that is... What is that island over there called? It is Syracuse. Yeah, that's what it is, Syracuse. Anyway, so we're going to send him off over there, go learn how to get the backyard farms to give us even more food. Then we may be able to actually afford to get rid of this farm over here. I know last time I really started to actually... I battled to get the farm up and running, or get enough villagers to actually build the farm, but now we're going to go, okay, well that's all, you know, good, but that's crap. Because currently we've got 24 food being produced, of which only 5.2 is actually being produced by this farm over here. We can delete this farm and we're not going to see a major decrease in our food storage or food production. Besides, if we have our smallholders getting their food done, we're going to produce definitely more food than this farm even can produce. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to tear this farm down so long, and we are going to have a bit of entertainment in this area. We are going to put, once we can, with... Yes, there we go. I was just about to say we've got enough bricks to do this. We're going to place right over here. Yeah, right over here. We're going to place... There you go. Ah, we've got a few more bricks that has been left to us, or given to us by Vitruvius's friends. Thank you, Vitruvius. So, yeah. We are going to go and get those. Those, I learned, are usually here by the port. Have you got it for me here, Vitruvius? No, not that. Oh, those are not the bricks, are they? I don't think so. Did you drop it down here? Where were they dropped down? I don't know. Somewhere there should be bricks. And I've got no idea where. I thought they would be over here, maybe. I don't know. Maybe we have picked them up now. I don't think so, because we only have 9 bricks. Bricks! Where, oh, where are you? Maybe by the toll house? I think so, because I don't see anything over here. No, it doesn't look like it. No idea. Not over here either. Okay, I really thought it would be dropped off here, because last time it was actually dropped off here. Okay, never mind. Our bricks are very low. But what we're going to do is we've got enough food stored away. We are going to sell some food. How much food do we have? Oh, 3,800. We're going to sell 1,000. That should be enough. Submit that. Let's get 812 bricks. Voila. Done. Okay. So then, even with our brick production, even if we were to stop this, we still have quite a bit of bricks left. Finances, still alright. More income than expensive. Oh, you know what? I wonder, how much is that theater costing us? 40 denarii per week. Yee! Yeah. But 1,800 people will be accommodated in this massive, massive amphitheater. Really amazing, this building. There we go. This building of theirs with all these seating here. And of course, I think the fancier people in the back here with their shade, sitting in the sun. There we go, Sicily. Thank you, President. Thank you. That's Sicily right over there. Syracuse is a city on Sicily. Ah, man, I haven't played Rome Total War in ages. Rome Total War and also Crusader Kings 2. That kind of taught me the layout of some of the European countries there. But I haven't played it in ages, so yeah. Sicily. That's the one. All I know about Sicily is you never go up against a Sicilian when death is on the line, if I remember correctly from Princess Bride. Let's see. We can have increased satisfaction. If we use 5 slaves, we can actually get them to pretend to be spectators or audience members and then applaud to get people to enjoy it more. We can have stage decoration plus 2 satisfaction, free bread plus 4 satisfaction, 150 food, 300, but enough of both, and then sunshades. You know what, we are going to expand all the ways. We can't do this one yet, we need 5 slaves. Let's just get some fake audience members, plant some audience members by actually going to our slave trade here. Quickly purchase 5, get them. Their job is to sit over here and applaud. That's their job. Now this should give us quite a nice bunch of satisfaction. Sunshades. Can we change the sunshades? What can we do with the sunshades? Okay, it does say change. Okay. Doesn't tell me where or how I can change it. Okay, interesting. And I just noticed my phone was actually chatting to me the whole time, so I had my sound on the phone there. Alright, so let's see here. We are currently in this month. We should be getting quite a lot of theater performance happening over here. And technically the arena should also be doing quite a bit. I mean, surely we should get more than just 6 prestige. Okay, you know what we're going to do? We are going to... wait. Festival calendar. Can we... where's the temple? There's the temple. Let's consult the augurs again. Let's give them 50 money. Okay, you know what? Right over here. This is April. We can have our festival happening. So let's change this. Oh, wait a minute.